All right. After the layoff, we didn't have an episode last week.
Well, we did. We
Yeah,
just didn't post it.
yeah, we recorded one and it was flat.
It was.
It was
Sometimes you just don't have it, folks. And last week we definitely didn't
we
have it.
didn't have it.
Matt listened to it back and then texted me right after and said, "We can't even release any of
No,
this. We
no,
sound like just lethargic losers."
we had nothing to talk about. That
No.
was the
Do we have
issue.
anything today?
I think so. I think we got
Okay.
some good stuff because today we took also a layoff off of Clubhouse
Yeah.
because I found it has been kind of dying down a little bit in terms of
Ed
the amount of rooms I'm seeing, stuff like that.
Stulak might be right. For those of you who don't know, Ed Stulak, friend of the show, guest of the podcast, predicted a couple months ago when we had him on that that Clubhouse would be dead by June
Yeah.
of 2021.
But I will say they're going to start monetizing.
Yeah,
So that could be huge and that could change
absolutely.
everything.
That'll
So-
put us on Clubhouse every single day.
Oh, we'll fucking be there. You better believe we'll be there every day. That's why I told you I re-downloaded the app. As
Did
soon
you
as
actually delete it from your phone?
No, I didn't. But
Yeah, no,
I
you
didn't. I didn't use it at all.
Sounds
but
funny,
then
though.
I just saw, Clubhouse monetization. I was like, all right, let's go see what's going on in there. And
Exactly.
we were immediately back on. But I will say we crushed 2 rooms in a row a couple days ago.
Felt good to be back in the saddle.
So the first room we did was for my brokerage, my amazing brokerage, the agency. I think now you know why I feel so strongly about them. They're pretty
Why?
awesome.
Because there was one good Clubhouse. Now it's the best brokerage in the world.
They're pretty awesome people, you got to admit.
They are. Yeah. Mackenzie killed it. She was the moderator.
Mackenzie Green, it was the moderator. And she's unreal. She exactly how you should moderate. She didn't do the mute on and off to clap. She actually engaged when she thought something was funny. She laughed. It was
Which was huge for us to get that validation. We always joke whenever we try to make a joke in a Clubhouse and we get those claps, it's not nearly the same reaction as a laughter. So it throws off our momentum when we say something and it's just flat. But she did a fantastic job at laughing or fake laughing, whatever she was doing. But it just,
whatever it was amazing.
It made us feel good. Usually it takes like a couple of minutes to warm up, but I felt like we just got right into that one.
Yeah, and I thought out of all the Clubhouses we've done, it was fun, and like we bantered back and forth, but I think we provided a lot of value in that one.
Yeah.
Like more than the others.
So much value.
We were on it.
Yeah, we were.
We were fucking on our game.
We were
and then
talking Instagram strategy.
I was even complimenting
stories.
You.
Yeah, I know. I think it's good when we battle a little bit, but then we also reinforce.
Yeah. So we don't sound mean.
Yes, we don't sound mean, and it's fun to put on a show. But I think the reason we took a couple-week hiatus is because we found ourselves saying the same stuff in Clubhouses, and then we also found that every Clubhouse was still saying the same thing. Like I would join these real estate happy hours or the Zillow, or not the Zillow Lounge, the Zillow Killer or the Broker Lounge, and it's the same speakers saying the same stuff over and over and over again. Like, how is this? How are people still listening to this? So
I know.
That's why we took a little break.
I mean, some are kind of, they're reaching. They're reaching. So a lot of stuff I go on, they ask, what are you grateful for? All this, like, it's
oh my God.
Fuck, man. I'm dude, I don't fucking know.
I hate answering those questions. I don't know how people have a response to those. This one I was just in a couple of days ago, it was, what in your business can you do away with? And what in your business can you not do away with? And also, what in your business, if you stop doing today, would people notice? And mine, of course, would be like posting something on Instagram. But the room had nowhere to evolve because everybody was so bogged down in that question. And people aren't professional speakers. So when they're, as I cough, people didn't have great responses to this. And just hearing, Joe Schmo from Baltimore talk about what he's grateful for in his business, like, who cares?
Yeah, and when there's too many too many moderators or too many people on stage, you're right. That one question takes up the entire room because it's like, oh, well, let's hear what James has to say. And now let's go to Cheryl. And they all say the same thing. Just in different sounding voices. So
Yeah, exactly.
we
But
got, yeah, we
I
got
think
asked a weird question
what question?
that on the Canadian real estate. What was we got asked, how our work-life balance,
Oh yeah,
and you didn't
that's
even
a
answer.
popular one. No, I was like, I don't know how to answer that. That's just, like who wants to hear that?
I agree.
Not mine, but just anybody's work-life balance. I want to
Yeah,
hear
no.
Gary Vaynerchuk's and
Yeah.
people that actually crush it, but I don't want to hear some random Toronto realtor tell me about his work-life balance. It means nothing to me.
You didn't
I'm
like
not
my
getting any
response?
information. What was your response?
I don't know. You didn't
Oh,
like it though? I
because
said
you're a
something.
Toronto realtor.
Yeah, of course.
But I think this Clubhouse monetization thing. So we just read the article actually,
Yeah.
even though we,
I've been talking about it for 3 days and I only read the headline
of course,
until
that's what
then.
we do. So I just read it 2 seconds ago. At least, I summarized it.
Yeah.
And apparently it's going to be like tips basically. And this feature is not enabled yet. They're rolling it out to a small group of creators and then hopefully everybody. I don't know if there's going to be a follower limit or something, or only verified creators, if that's even a thing on
Yeah, I don't
Clubhouse.
think it is. They should make
Okay.
that a thing though.
They should at some point. Yeah. And it'll be sweet, I think, because you'll be able to just tip people that are putting on a good show or providing value or being funny. And that will encourage people to stay on the platform, because it seems like now people are kind of shying away from it, not shying away from it, but getting sick of it.
Well, it's just, we were talking off air and you were saying how, as things are opening up, it's just people aren't sitting in their house all day. So, there's just not as people don't have as much time anymore to just sit on a Clubhouse for, at first it seemed like 17 hours. I think
Yeah.
people were there all day.
The real world is starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah. Like the TV, like the MTV show.
I wish that was coming back.
So
I like that show.
So do I. I love that show.
Yeah,
Imagine the real world with realtors.
oh my God.
Well, why don't we do
They'd all
that?
just be drunk on the couch.
That'd be hilarious.
Just complaining to each other about everything. I like the real world road rules challenges.
That
Remember
was good.
those?
Theo Vaughn was on that
Yeah, that's right. He was.
way back when. But
Yeah.
a reality show like that for realtors, there'd have to be something enticing. Like you just get a fucking like 200 hot leads at the end of it or some shit. Like you win, like a bit like Ryan Serhant's database or some shit, That's like what you win if you like stay on the island.
Yeah. Or you win like a huge listing, or you win enough money where you don't have to become a realtor anymore.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
A huge listing would probably be way more. Yeah, a fucking data. I'm talking like a database.
Ryan Serhant's specific New York elite database.
Yeah, like you win like
a
huge listing, and then you maybe win like a big listing, and then like a co-list with Ryan Serhant or some shit.
Right.
We should talk to him about it. Maybe we can get that going.
Yeah, we should. I think we should still do the Curb Your Enthusiasm of real estate first.
Yeah,
have it scripted. I don't want to watch 5 realtors in a room making cold calls. That sounds like a terrible show.
No, not that. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's like you have to do like the challenge. The challenge. You have to do like, okay, like
unlock this door.
You have 5. Unlock this door.
Open this lockbox.
Yeah, exactly. Like just things like that.
That would be hilarious.
I think it'd be a good show. People would watch it.
Like an NFL combine style of real estate activities.
Yeah.
Like you all get the same lead. You have 5 people that try to call it. Then you have a showing thing where you have to get the house ready in the best way, opening up the windows, turning on the lights. You have scented candles. You're provided with these things to get rid of a smell or something like that.
And then we come in and judge. Come in and judge. And so there's the 5 houses. They all get to get it ready in their own way. They can stage it how they want, do whatever. And then we come in and rate them out of 10.
And the marketing video. They could do a music video. Yeah. They have 30 minutes to create a marketing video.
This is incredible. I think we should fucking
Let's stop the podcast
this.
Now. Let's stop it and create this.
This is incredible.
And then you could have judges. Yeah, like you said, like 3 judges, like Shark Tank, and have like Tom Ferry, Ryan, a couple other huge celebrities, me, you.
Yeah. We'll get into your celebrity, and it could be called like Real Brackets Estate World.
Right, exactly. I like that a lot. What other challenges could there be? I like the cold call challenge, the
getting the home ready,
getting the home ready, marketing
video,
writing up a contract as quickly as possible.
That's a big one.
pressure contract writing. So maybe you are hammered and you're in a crazy environment or something like that, and you have to write or you have to respond to the request for repairs, and you're sitting there on your computer and everybody in the background is going completely insane.
Yeah, that'd be good. You could also choose your outfit. Like
Mhm.
you could either go with like branded real estate stuff or like
Yeah.
see whatever. And then I think there's a lot of challenges there. Be
Getting open
hilarious.
house leads too. So each agent could sit in open house, and then a couple walks in, and whoever relates with that couple the best gets that lead, or
Yeah.
wins that challenge. And you could see what kind of car the couple pulls up, and you could see their license plate, and then maybe you could pick up on things like, oh, they're from Minnesota. Are they a Vikings fan? Should I start a conversation about that?
Yeah. So building rapport.
Yeah.
I
Building
think,
rapport. Yeah,
yeah. It
that's what
sums
it
it up. You
is.
didn't, yeah, he's a Vikings fan. He's got fucking stickers on his car. Yeah, building rapport. And I think whoever builds the best rapport and has the most leads at the end of it,
Mhm.
like whoever has the least leads and builds the worst rapport is gone
Yep.
every week. And there's probably
Yep.
like 10 or 12. They probably start with 10 or 12 agents, have a,
And the winner of the contest gets to join the agency as the grand
yeah,
prize.
yeah, joins the agency and has to co-list with like me.
Right, exactly. Gets to co-list with you. How do we
That's
start this show? I think that show would be hilarious.
incredible. Guys, let us know in the comments if we missed anything.
Yeah, what challenges?
Yeah, what challenges you would like to see, and if you think you're a good fit for the show.
Because
'Cause
we
we'll
could start
fucking
this
do it.
just on our YouTube or our Facebook. We don't need to get like a actual network behind it.
No, we don't. We don't need anything. Everyone's always concerned about getting on TV or Netflix. There's more views on YouTube and
Yeah.
Instagram than like cable TV. Who the fuck's
Yeah, that's
watching
why
HGTV? I
a
mean, I
lot of
wouldn't.
people,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I would. I mean, if HGTV called me, I'd be there in a second.
100%.
There's no chance because.
I've interviewed for like 3 TV shows.
Oh really? I've
And each
never.
one I try to tell them I'm not doing that much real estate. So we can't use any of my listings or anything like that. But I interviewed for a Zillow show that was supposed to come out that was like you spend an overnight in a crazy house and they just film you. And as a realtor, you're supposed to walk around and kind of talk about the house.
Oh,
But it was like haunted houses or crazy houses, something like that. And I interviewed with my mentor, Robbie Sikora, and we thought we crushed the interview, and then we just never got a call back.
I've never heard of the show either, though. So.
Well, it doesn't exist, so
Oh, there you go.
they nixed the show, so it wasn't me.
Yeah, I've never interviewed for a show, but I feel like we're gonna get a Netflix show or something.
No, I feel like we should be judges on our own reality show.
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna get picked up by like Netflix or like fucking Hulu.
Yeah,
And then we're gonna get.
This is a really good idea.
This is incredible, guys.
Yeah.
Let us know if there's anything we missed, and if you know anyone good for the show.
Yeah.
So we'll get this shit going.
Yeah, we'll start it right now.
Right now. Also, since talking about Netflix, getting on Netflix, Hulu, I pulled a bit of a prank on you a couple days ago.
Yes, a vicious prank.
So, as you both know, Eric and I,
as you both know,
are. Did I say you both know?
As everybody knows.
I think I said, as you all know.
Oh yeah, you might have.
Who knows?
Go on. Sorry.
We are lusting for the blue check mark.
Fiending.
And the other day, I thought it'd be funny to Photoshop a blue check mark on my profile. And I sent it to Eric. I was like, dude, it fucking happened. I've arrived.
When you texted me, dude, in all caps, and the finally happened before you actually sent the text or before you sent the picture, I knew what you were referring to.
Oh, yeah?
And
your heart stopped.
My heart stopped and my stomach dropped and my balls shriveled and I started sweating. And I was half pissed, half excited because I was like, you know what, if Matt got verified, that's great. That's good for the podcast. You know, I'm not in direct competition with this guy. He's a person. I'm posting memes. He's like, makes total sense.
Yeah,
you know, talking myself through it. And then you sent me the picture.
Yeah, it looked good.
Looked really good. That check next to your name was sexy as hell, I gotta admit. But then I checked your Instagram before you even messaged me again.
Yeah.
And I saw that it wasn't there. And I did refresh. But when you were texting me about it, I acted excited for you.
So you
Remember my
knew.
responses?
Yes.
Because
So
I
you
thought that
knew
you were gonna.
already?
Yeah. So I thought that you were gonna use my text messages in like a text group to, Ben and Dan, or post it being like, look how pissed off the broke agent got after my verification. So I did it thinking that you were going to screenshot them anyway. That's
So
how psychotic I am.
I messaged Dan and Ben
Hmm.
and I was like, okay, I'm going to tell Eric that I got verified. He's obviously going to go check the profile. And then I sent them another version. So I have my iPhone like on black mode. So the background's always black. And then like you can do like, you can have a white background or a black background. So I did the verification in both. So then I sent them the white background. I was like, send this to Eric and say like his Instagram's just not working, even when he's refreshing. But I thought you were gonna get way more pissed.
I
So then,
know. I know you did. That's why I
so
didn't
then
react
when you
like
were
that.
very happy for me, I felt bad. Immediately
Exactly.
felt so bad.
I flipped it on you.
And then I still have the text. I said abort, abort.
He's being really nice
He's
about
being
it.
too nice. And then I felt so bad. And then I put a blue check mark beside your name.
And it looked really good.
It looked really good as well.
And I thought about posting that to my story and saying we made it, but then it's not April Fool's. And then it just looks pathetic. Like that's all we care
Well,
about.
originally what I was gonna do was just post that I was almost at 20,000 followers
Hmm.
and tag you, be like, hey, I'm almost at 20,000, just have the blue check right beside.
Right.
But then I was scared Instagram was going to like take my profile down.
Exactly. And then you'll never get one again. I'm trying to find the text.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. So you sent it to me and I said, oh my God, let's go,
Yeah.
with like 5 O's.
Right
That's
there,
incredible.
I felt so bad.
That just happened. But while I'm texting that, I knew it hadn't happened, but I was still hedging, thinking, okay, if this actually did happen, I want this documented that I was happy and not jealous at all. And he said, no, I spent the last hour photoshopping. I said, dude, that would have been so epic.
It looked good. It looked good.
Yeah.
It just came to me. I was like, I'm going to fuck with Eric.
It's a good prank.
Just because I know how much that means to you.
And to you, let's be honest here.
Oh yeah, absolutely, to both of us. But
You are going to get it though.
yeah, I think you're gonna get it first. I mean,
Well, that's why
we'll,
the Instagram strategy is changing. And I've said this a couple times before and done nothing about it, but I'm going to start to
well,
post.
I know you sent me a video. It's good.
No, that one wasn't good. I deleted that immediately.
Oh, it was good.
You thought so?
Yeah, it actually was good. It didn't do good on TikTok, did it?
It was up for 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, it was good.
But I'm going to do a lot more posts with me involved,
But
not just for the verification, but
fuck
the algorithm.
TikTok though. Do it on Reels.
I know. TikTok was like, it was my testing ground.
Yeah, it's good testing ground. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like the TikTok audience is not. I know Zach said they were, and he has 1.6 million followers. So I have 130. So what do I know? But
Yeah.
I just feel like you're following, especially you, and for me, is way more loyal on Instagram. People
I think so
follow on
too.
TikTok, like they just follow. I follow whoever. I don't know. Like,
Yep.
I see something funny and I follow it, and then I forget.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think the posting on TikTok, which I haven't done in months, needs to come back a little bit, but I am just going to test it out again there. Like yesterday and a couple days ago, I spent a lot of time just scrolling through it. Like I completely avoided the app for months.
I actually deleted off my phone
because it made me feel guilty that I wasn't posting on it. And then also you just get in these TikTok holes where you just watch and you get these songs replaying in your head and these lights and these attractive people just flashing in your face. And it's not
It's horrible.
It really is. And you can like go to sleep with the images of them bouncing up and down. Not, you know what I mean? Not.
Well, you get on your feed what you watch most. So I think we all know what.
Just chicks. Literally it's like golf shots. It's like 3 irons being striped down the middle and then just like girls.
My favorite thing on TikTok is the dogs with the Siri voice. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, see, that doesn't pop up in my feed.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
No.
I know, I can tell from
complete
the
degeneracy.
Down, I know it's popping up there.
But yeah, I avoided the app and I needed to rewatch a bunch of it to try to get some more ideas because you use other people's sounds. You kind of like mimic other styles.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start to do that again. And I'm going to start to post on Reels. And this is my pact, is I'm going to do at least one a week of me
Yeah.
on the feed.
That's good. Yeah. A lot of them were good. And you need that, but you also need more press,
Hmm.
like more real deal press, which you have.
Yeah, but it's like intimate news and stuff. This is all for the verification check, by the way. That's
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
press.
And once we get our Netflix show where we're hosting the real estate world, that's going to
Then
be,
it will come.
yeah, it'll come like immediately.
Yeah,
Although some of the guys from Million Dollar Beach House still don't have it. The blue
I
check.
know. Yeah, we had Mike Fulfrey on the podcast,
Yeah.
and he
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 has it.
hooked it up with a verification guy.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's not his fault. I mean,
no, not at all.
he tried, but I mean, I don't know.
We submitted our verifications, and then I got like 10 WhatsApp messages from random people again,
So did I. I get
scamming
them
me.
every day now. They
I
know.
know.
They
They know.
fucking know. But I don't know. I think once we do we have some shit in the works. Like we said, we got a book that we're thinking. We got the real estate world.
It'll be in the works for another 8 months.
the book is going to be really funny. Um, real estate world, the Curb Your Enthusiasm real estate stuff. We got a lot of stuff. The podcast,
The education platform.
the education platform. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that we're going to be rolling out. But I do need to touch on real quick, and I'm pivoting here. Just did a deal with my nonna, Italian for grandmother. Have you ever done a deal with family?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't.
they live in Arizona.
Yeah, so yeah, that's his excuse. It's it's a whole different ball game. It's already stressful dealing with someone's largest asset, but then when you add, I'm just a nephew. So what do I know in their eyes? So it's very difficult. I don't know if people have similar experiences, but it's a fucking nightmare.
I'm sure it was. Didn't you
Um,
say you were dealing with your grandma's like 5 sons or
yeah,
something
so
like
it's
that?
like my dad, which was he just knows that I know what I'm doing, so he lets me do what I want. So he was awesome, obviously. And then it wasn't even like it was just we were always talking about it. There was no separation. Like normally I would talk to my client and then they would talk amongst themselves and I wouldn't be there. But there was none of that. So that's where I found it was most difficult. Like I would talk to them, but then I would stay on the phone and then
Right.
they would discuss as I'm there.
Ugh.
And
With
then
a conference call with 5 people on it.
with 5 different people, different opinions, and it was a lot. We eventually got it done, and I think everyone's happy. But
It closed.
it didn't close, but we firmed up,
Okay.
so it's closing in 2 months. But yeah, it was it's probably the most stressful deal I've ever done in my life.
I'm sure.
And it's just too
Just
much, especially with I've dealt with family before, but it was that many opinions, and it got heated. It got really heated for a bit,
I'm
and
sure.
I heard it does. But again, I want to know people's stories about it, like because I don't know if I did some, like if I could have handled something differently. I think first thing I should have removed myself a bit and just treated it like clients, like talk to them like I would, and then leave the phone conversation, let them talk amongst themselves, because that was just too much. And then I'm listening to some of the stuff they're saying, and it's not correct, but like,
Mhm.
they don't know, and everyone has an opinion, and I respect that. But it was fucked. Just wanted to say that if you guys are going through that, I get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen. Those conference calls, even with friends and friends' parents and friends' parents' cousins and friends of friends who have realtors, there's just so many opinions being not handed off, but just being espoused from people who have no idea what they're talking about. It really
Yeah.
undercuts what we're trying to do, but we also have to address them and take them all as legitimate because we don't want to
Yeah.
insult anybody and you have to keep the relationship going. So
Yeah, exactly.
tough.
And it's hard when they see you, they see me as a nephew.
Yeah.
So they just think, oh well, we're older, we know more. So we're just gonna tell them what to do, pretty much, That's how it goes with like family a lot of the times. There's like, oh yeah, that's nice, but let's do this. Let's try this.
Mhm.
Because they just think. So anyways,
Yeah, it's with friends too, because
yeah.
they had like a reputation as like a funny, like, party friend basically. And then handling someone's most expensive asset. Like I've made a lot of funny posts about this, or at least I thought they were funny,
Yeah.
of, their last images of someone, butt chugging a fifth of vodka, and then they're trying to sell them a house. That's not me.
Yeah.
But it's hard to, immediately put on your professional hat when you
Yeah.
see these people in a setting that's mostly, all recreation, alcohol, watching sports, playing golf, whatever the case may be. And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're at an inspection listening to, Joe Inspector talk about the roof. And you're standing there like this, with your, in your
Just
button
nodding your
down,
head.
nodding your head, not knowing what the hell he's talking about, but trying
Yeah.
your best.
Just the whole time thinking like, don't fuck this up, Joe.
Don't fuck this up. Don't say anything stupid.
Yeah.
Don't fuck this up.
If
Just
you're
let-
at that, that's even worse. When you have an inspector come in and scares the shit out of everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
It's
dude, what are
terrible.
you doing, man? Just you have to fucking cock it a little bit. That's it. He makes it like the
Cock
roof's
it a little
falling
bit.
down. Makes it like, the south end of the house is fucking collapsing.
That's
So-
why when you've been in the business long enough, you work with inspectors that aren't alarmists.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of have your rotation of people, thankfully.
And you set
That-
up the situation. I tell people, you're probably going to see this in the inspection, this in the
Yep.
inspection, this, and then we just kind of go from there. That's Bowie, if you can hear him. That's how I got sent a David Bowie shirt.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Who,
and it
who
was
sent that
because
to you?
Thomas Ryan. I did his podcast, and Bowie came and jumped on the couch and started barking. So then he sent me a Bowie shirt.
It's nice.
It was very nice.
We send people shirts, or did we think about doing that?
Yeah, we thought about doing it. It was
Did we even get
taking a
anyone's
little too
address?
much off the bottom end,
Right, exactly.
the back end.
Yeah, there's a couple things we're supposed to be doing, like sending Calendly invites with times. Instead,
Yeah.
we've just been kind of winging it. But
been winging it, but it's good. I mean, I think that's what people enjoy. Jesus.
will you shut that
Eric,
thing up?
Eric, can you talk for a bit?
No, don't leave me here by
Okay.
myself.
No, well,
Kidding me?
talk. I was gonna mute, but he's good now. Jesus, Bowie.
Jeez.
He's
If
always
you
has to
would've-
get
if you would
his
have left, I
opinion.
literally just would have left also.
We would have both just left. That
Just
would've
two blank
been
mics.
hilarious. Well, I need to touch on this too, because as we keep doing these clubhouses, we're doing conferences now together.
Yeah, we're speaking. We're getting paid.
Yeah, we're fucking getting paid.
Hear that, everybody? So now, if you ask us to speak,
That's right.
we are getting paid.
$5,000 a piece,
That's right.
and we're there. So let us know.
45 minutes on Instagram.
45 minutes on Insta. If you want us in person, it's $10,000 a piece because and you need to pay for travel. But
Yep. In the
and,
room and everything.
yeah, 5-star hotels, of
Mhm.
course.
4 seasons only.
Yeah, but that's a given. I would think by now they would know that.
Yeah.
But I need to say, everywhere we go, you are like, and we've touched on this before, you are kind of a celebrity in the real estate space. So, I mean, let's be honest, you're not Brad Pitt.
Right.
So it's hard because there's like real estate celebrities like Ryan Serhant in the $1 Million Listing. But if we were to compare it to just a normal celebrity, okay? So you got like Brad Pitt, and then you have like the extras on Young and the Restless,
hmm
like the janitor in scene 3, 2 minutes in, who doesn't have a line,
Right.
right? You're like just under that. But in the grand scheme of things, you've arrived,
Well, in the
So-
kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man rules. Have I said that before?
No.
Do you know what
Wait,
that means?
No.
Think about it. If there's a bunch of blind people,
Yeah. So then the guy
and
with
there's
the
a
one eye.
one-eyed person,
Yeah.
Remember,
So
in,
is everyone blind, but you're the one-eyed person?
in real estate, yes.
Okay. Okay.
In the real estate, influencer celebrity world, I would say most people are blind, and I
Because-
have one eye.
Well, I would say you're the most famous person in real estate, other than like, Ryan Maurizio, Selling Sunset. like for someone who doesn't have a show,
Yet.
isn't on TV, doesn't have a show yet, I would say you're kind of, unfortunately, the cream of the crop. You
Well,
know what I
thank you.
mean? Like that's kind of, you're pretty much a household name within real estate.
Well, that's the goal, is to get the brand to a household name, get you to a household name, get, everybody that does anything affiliated with the broke agent to become a household name.
Yeah.
When anyone thinks of anything funny, they think of the broke agent, hopefully. So
And I think they
that's
do.
that's the goal. And social media has definitely helped with that. Now I'm trying to come from behind the scenes a lot more. And that's why Clubhouse has definitely been helping. It's a great way for people to get to know you and like your personality and attach an actual persona to the brand, as opposed to someone who's just pumping out content from, their basement, basically.
You should do that, but you should also be in front of it more too. Like Dave Portnoy,
Yeah.
I started following Barstool so much more because of him.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
Yeah. He's great.
And like his
He
pizza
handles
reviews.
every situation he handles
Yeah,
perfectly. Every
it's so
scandal.
good. Have you seen his TikTok with people calling out his skinny jeans?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's so good. Like I just like him as a person, and I think people would like you if you
Thank you.
showed yourself more.
Yeah, and I'm going to.
Yeah,
And
I know you're just saying you're gonna start with one a week, but even like those rants that I do, like in the car, I
yeah.
think stuff, and you used to do that too. Like you used to have like, you would just like say an opinion on a story or whatever. Like I think people like that.
Yeah, I think now that the world's opening up again, I'm gonna be in my car more.
Yeah.
That will actually help produce more content. But seriously, when you're in this little 1,100 square foot apartment with somebody else, it's really hard to
Yeah,
do any of this.
I know.
It just, like to get the guts or the enthusiasm to actually film yourself doing something. It's embarrassing. The other day I was trying to film, what was that thing that I posted that, remember I was texting you about it? Oh yeah, I was supposed to be on a podcast on last Friday.
Oh yeah,
And I
you
couldn't
couldn't.
remember who invited me on the podcast. And I had no invites in my email or anything like that. And I was going to do like a rant about it. Or not a rant, but just asking who it was. I
Yeah,
filmed it maybe 15 times. Just a 30-second thing. And I was like, I look like a fucking idiot. I'm deleting this thing. And then I just put up the text.
yeah.
So
You're
I think
getting two in your head.
I'm getting two in my head now. And I
Yeah,
wasn't before. I think just like now that I'm seeing there's, oh shit, there's going to be like 30,000 people watching this story, when before it was, oh, there's going to be 500 people. It was just a lot more intimate and didn't feel as pressurized, I guess, but
yeah. I get that
it'll happen.
too. Sometimes you totally can get more in your head now, as like I can only imagine with like the amount you grow. Even you were saying like with your DMs and stuff, how overwhelming that is. Like having all those requests.
Well,
Like,
it's happening to you too. The problem is,
yeah,
when you stop interacting with people, especially in DMs, they hate you or they see that you just saw something or that you're not responding, and they're less likely to interact with your actual content. So before it was really manageable. I could respond to every single DM a day, but now it's people submitting stuff
yeah,
and responding to my stories. So if I post a story and get, 30, 40 responses, then that stacks up on each day. You try to respond to five or six of them, but then it hurts the algorithm too, because it shows that this person is not responding,
yeah,
and it just hurts your overall relationship with followers and everything. So that's why we're
yeah,
trying to do like the Facebook group and everything, where we could build a community a little bit better, because that's the most important part.
yeah. Because I have like hundreds in there now,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to respond and just let people know, like thank them and whatever they're saying, or answer their question, whatever. But it's, yeah, it totally gets overwhelming, and it was from that text message conversation that we posted the other
Oh
day.
yeah, the fake one.
Those ones, that wasn't fake, that was real.
Oh right, of course.
Yeah. So it was real.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, do we sound like assholes right now talking about this?
No, I mean, it's not, I don't know, maybe. Fuck. Wait, like I'm just saying it's hard to respond. I'm not saying like I'm an
Brad Pitt.
incredible person. I was fucking trying to respond, but like, as I also have to actually sell real estate, which a lot of people don't think I sell real estate.
Yeah, you actually
They
do.
they asked if I'm an actor.
Right.
Like that'd be so funny if they just, do you know Andrew WK?
No.
He sings like she is beautiful. She is beautiful. You know that song?
No.
Or anyways, he was completely like made from the record label.
Oh, he's an industry plant.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they like made this like grungy rocker guy, and then he like auditioned for the part. And a lot of people like ask if it's kind of like if that's what I did, if I'm just like an actor acting as a real estate agent.
That would be hilarious.
It would be funny, eh?
That would be, it's such a genius way to go about content, is creating a fake real estate agent character.
Well, you could do it with so many industries. If you were an actor with Instagram, you could niche down with different profiles in so many industries. Genius.
It really is. But the real estate agent is so perfect because you could have marketing videos that are purposefully so horrible.
Yeah.
And that people are wondering, like, is this real? Like, is this guy serious?
Yeah. But you can also do car salesman as well.
Yeah.
And you could have two separate profiles.
But I feel like realtors are trying to build their public persona a little bit more than like a car salesman.
Yeah,
like the realtor is the perfect person on social media, because people send me videos of realtors that have the worst marketing videos I've ever seen in my entire life. And they're purposeful. And they'll say like, dude, you got to post this. This is hilarious. I'm like, I can't just make fun of this person, but it is objectively hilarious. And if someone could capture that character of someone who's trying really hard in real estate and just trying to put on this persona that's posting motivational quotes, doing property videos, and just sucks at it, would be a great character.
We have so many ideas on this podcast.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, I've done that character a little bit on my page, but it would be funny to go all in with that.
It would.
And like having, because Dick Slider is
he
like
crushes.
He's unreal.
Yeah, he is.
I wish he would post more, because I think he's not capitalizing on how big he can be.
Oh, if he just did reels, because all of his videos, he has like 3 or 4 minute shows and little series and stuff,
which are really funny. Like
really good.
You should totally go check out Dick Slider, because he's
Australian guy, good looking,
hilarious, super good looking, and he's hilarious. But yeah, if he did more reels, and sometimes he does those car videos, and they're so funny.
Yeah,
he blew up on your page.
Yeah, he was the first agent spotlight or second agent spotlight I did, and everyone loved that video. He picked up like 4,000 or 5,000 followers from that. Maybe not that, but
no, I think he did, really.
Yeah,
because I was talking, because we did a skit after that, because I think I was the week before him, or after, I don't remember. But then from that, I met Dan, who you posted as well, and both Dans, and then Dan Lee and Dan O'Neill, who we're gonna have on we're gonna have on the show. Yeah, Dan O'Neill. And then I did a skit with Dick Slider as well. And the collab
Slider,
the name's incredible. He's an actual agent, but he's also an actor, and he's an incredible actor. #1
property guru.
Yeah. He
really basically plays actor. This like alcohol induced, like overhyped up realtor douchebag that's constantly on the prowl for like women, and every interaction he has is super sexed up, but it's hilarious. And Australian humor, I think, allows a little bit more freedom with that.
Yeah,
because I feel like here, if you create a character like that was like hyper masculine and just, however he is, that it'd get a lot of pushback.
Yeah, I think so too. But Bowie just broke into my studio. But
he just stick his head through the door.
He can blast he can open all the doors in the house, because we don't have we don't have knobs. We have like the handle. So he just jumps up and opens it.
Psychopath.
Nikki just got gum surgery. She just walked across the door, fucking bandaged up, like with ice pack on her. That's hilarious.
The gum graft.
Yeah, you got that too.
I got that surgery too. Yeah, it's a conspiracy I have with dentists and orthodontists.
Okay.
No one told us growing up that we shouldn't be brushing that hard, right? So I'm brushing at an angle like this, basically attacking and jabbing my gums for 15 years of my life after I got braces. And my gum is just completely receding. I basically have teeth dangling by a little stem or the root. And then I had to get like, I don't know, a skin from my ass or something put up on my gums. And it was like $5,000. And I have to do it around my entire mouth.
You still have to
do
more?
Ending. Yeah, I saw the guy, Dr. Cohen, 2 days ago. And he's like, yeah, you're going to have to get this, again on your lower teeth. I'm like, why the fuck didn't you just do it the first time then?
Jesus.
I got to come back here and do this again.
Did you say, hey, Dr. Cohen, you need to sell your fucking house?
Yeah.
Because I need to pay for this fucking shit.
Dude, Dr. Cohen, man, he likes to talk to me about college basketball. He always tells me how tall I am. Like he's like my grandpa or something.
Well, he's sweets you up and he takes your $5,000.
Yeah. He's just rotating my gum around different portions of my teeth.
He should get into real estate.
Yeah, he should.
He's incredible.
He's a scam artist. Ridiculous. He actually wanted me to help him with his social media once. Like after the gum surgery, I remember sitting there, I was on like half a Xanax that they gave you. And afterwards he was talking to me about, he's like, yeah, I'm thinking of starting my Instagram. I was like, oh yeah, it'd be great. I could help you get followers. Like people really want to hear about gum grafts.
Yeah, seriously.
Post pictures of people's receding gums.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's better than a receding hairline.
Yeah, I took care of that too. I had one. But that's Dr. Benham.
Your entire face is receding.
It's all fake. It's my gum. It's just all over my entire head. Everything's receding and depleting. I'm on Propecia. I'm on Biotin. I'm on like 15 drops.
Holy fuck!
I'm not letting this thing go. I look like a lunatic bald, like
my
a cue
hair's
ball.
thick. My hair's thick. Luckily, because a lot of Italians lose their hair. Mine's thick.
It's based off your grandpa, I think, on your mom's side.
Yeah, and he had a full head of hair.
Sick.
So I'm good. Yeah, full head of white hair.
Nice.
I'm gonna look like fucking Pierce Bronson.
Pierce Brosnan.
Is that his name? What's his name?
Pierce Brosnan.
It's Pierce Bronson.
You're talking about
the 007.
Pierce Brosnan.
I think it's Bronson.
Let me just see real quick.
Pierce, let us know. I just keep saying, let us know in the.
Let us know in the comments.
Oh, Brosnan.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan.
Handsome guy. He's like fucking 80.
Yeah, that guy was born to play 007.
He's my favorite 007. And
his movies weren't that great though.
Well, he was the cover of GoldenEye, N64 GoldenEye.
Yep. True.
That's probably the greatest game of all time. But anyways, I think we're winding down. Yeah,
I think we're done.
Are we still recording? Is this on?
It is.
The show or yeah, but let us know about the real estate world. Let us know what you think of the idea, if you have any ideas, because and if you know anyone who'd be good for the show, and we're going to judge. So,
yep.
DM
us your answers. We won't read them, but join our Facebook group.
Yeah. Who knows? That joke might not make sense because that portion of the podcast could be taken out.
Well, no, that'll still be there. It has to still be there now.
All right. Well, there you go. And yeah, let us know if you've had a bad encounter with family or friends selling real estate, and
let us know who your favorite 007 was.
Yeah,
also.
That's good. Let us know if you have receding gums and hairline, and
let us know if you want a referral to Dr. Cohen, or if you can help him grow his Instagram. Anything else we should have them let us know?
No, and let us know if you know anyone who can get us verified on Instagram. But everyone
that you should definitely let us know.
Yeah. So if you got someone, let us know. Until next time, folks. Y'all take care now.